What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Z Dub. You tune in to Subbug Podcast. Today we over here bugging. The NBA is going crazy, man.
For
Can you
sure.
believe? I didn't believe it when I heard it, and then my phone been going off, and I look and it say KD be. I'm expecting to see something crazy about Kyrie because they've been on his ass for a minute. Well, they've been on his ass since the COVID. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story. But KD trying to dip, bro. He asked for a trade. What? New right here, bro. What's going on? I got a guest on the show, you know what I'm saying? None other than your boy, hey yo, Trouble. What's going on with your blood?
What's going on, my guys? It's BC, by the way. But hey, look, check this out. You know what's crazy though? It's for me. It's Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, right? We look at Kevin Durant as probably being one of the best NBA players alive right now, or is still balling right now. Probably one of the best in the league.
Top one,
If not the best, he's definitely like second or third in the league right now. All right, so when you
Strong.
look at
Strong.
all right, so when you look at somebody like Kevin Durant, right? You look at Kevin Durant and you like, damn, this dude, he like the best in the league, right? So when he leave OKC, we already see the kind of player he was before he left OKC. And I always felt like this guy was a beast. I'm like, man, I'm a real big fan of Kevin Durant, but I just felt like he didn't have that killer instinct that separated him from just being a really good player to being like a somebody that you would fear. Because
You ain't see that, the series with the Bucks? Like he was like, man, hey, look, give me the ball, bro. I'm gonna show y'all. Like, give me the ball. Y'all are like, y'all want it. I'm hungry. And he came in. He's like, he just, balls to the flow. He just came in and just took over. You know what I mean? Of course, it came out to be too much for him because not no one man can make it happen for a whole team. You know what I mean? Like, but you need your role players. You know what I mean? Like, look at the Warriors, or look at even your dynasties, your historical dynasties. It wasn't just that one player. Right. I know everybody hang a lot of praise over MJ. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna say that's different, but that's not even in the same lane because Jordan was just a player that they said the team just agreed, hey, we just gonna give him the ball and let him just make all the decisions. But he had role players. He couldn't do it by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, even he struggled. So I would probably disagree. I would say, yeah, he has that hunger. You know what I mean? Like, he kind of, sensitive in a sense, and I mean in a sense like he respond to like what all the commentary guys, ESPN, Undisputed, like he be going crazy on my boy Skip Bayless, but he just emotional when he play, and like likewise, everybody who's competitive, they emotional with at some point. Like Kobe Bryant, he was an emotional guy. They ain't really his personality kind of played out on the court, but off the court, you know what I mean? Like we heard the stories, but I don't know it to be true because I'm not in the NBA, but we play sports. We've been on the court, you know how it is with certain people, like they just have a passion, you know what I'm saying? And it bleeds out. I think K. Dot, like he definitely has that passion to where it bled out. You can see it on the court, at least that series.
So when you talk about the series with the Bucks, what team was KD on at the time?
He was on Brooklyn. He was on Brooklyn.
So you're talking about this season, right?
No, I'm talking about the year that the Bucks won. The year that the Bucks won.
Okay.
And that series where his the infamous toe, he turned around and and low key, I bet a lot. I ain't bet a lot. I did bet on that game. And he just got into like beast mode. He just for like I was nervous. Like first I'm thinking like, all right, the Bucks, they got this. But then KD was like, man, look, give me the ball. I'm finna bring it. I'm finna I'm finna cash it out. And he was just going crazy.
I get you.
Every shot back to back. So I'm like, yeah, that's beast mode right there.
I got you. So check this out. When I was saying KD, I was talking about the KD from OKC.
Oh,
when they was up 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
I seen that. We all seen the talent. This was a younger KD. This was probably almost 10 years ago, right? Or close to 10 years ago, if not 10 years ago.
He's been in the league for a minute.
Yeah, so I'm talking about that KD. When they had Golden State, we're talking about prime Golden State. We talking about before they 3 rings now since that happened. Mm-hmm. It's been about 3 rings since that happened. So they already won. They was the defending champs. They had them down 3-1. Is what I'm saying is he didn't have that killer instinct enough to close the game. When they was up, he could have demanded that ball more. When Russell Westbrook was right there dancing with the ball and pretty much jacking up all kind of shots and let Golden State come back into the game, he didn't demand that. And when I see people like Kobe and Jordan, everybody know how they get. No, give me this. I'm going to close this game. I'm going to make sure we win it. We didn't see that. And I think that was like the tug of war factor in why he left. And I think he did mention that.
Yeah.
Something about that. Yeah. So he went to Golden State. My thing is this. He went to Golden State. And we all knew he was talented. But when he got there, okay, he joined a team that's already built. That's already a winning team. He got on there. He made a difference. He's going to make a difference on every team. But my thing is, we can't give him his flowers yet. How can we give him his flowers when he haven't proven himself?
Why can't we? He got the ring.
Because he got on a team that's already, if you join a team like, okay, if you the caliber player, right, that Kevin Durant is, and you join the team, that's like Jordan going back and joining the Detroit Pistons or something. You know what I mean? He joining the Pistons or Orlando Magic. Back in the
KD not
it would have been the slaughter, bro.
KD not MJ.
I'm just giving you a
say if MJ at that time, if he did make
that's like LeBron joining Boston at that time when Kevin Durant and Paul Pierce and all of them. They would have slaughtered the NBA, bro. So that's what I'm looking at. Like, you don't go and run to a team that's already good. I'm pretty
sure a lot of people felt that way about LeBron when he first linked up when he went to Miami. They're like, okay, they got a squad. They finna ball out. They didn't win that first year.
I ain't gonna. So I ain't gonna lie.
Who's to say? Like, it might have been one of those type of things. We never know.
But the point was, when he joined and he left there, right? There was already some kind of animosity going on between the group because of everybody saying he didn't prove himself. Some people feel like he did. Okay, when he went to Brooklyn, it was a new leaf. Like, okay, now I can prove myself. I got Kyrie. I got this team that's built around me, right? So now all of a sudden, it's like it didn't work out. Now I want to go join the best 2 teams in the NBA. The number 1 team on the East and the number 1 team on the West. Number 1 team on the East, which is the Miami Heat. Number 1 team on the West, which was the Phoenix Suns, right? Or number 2. Either way it goes, they were top teams. So even if he joined those teams in the midst of the trade, will we still give him the credibility? I mean, do he still deserve to be saying, hey, he's up there with some of the best guys? Like, you cannot, right now, Stephen Curry is ahead of that, man. This is a 7-foot guy that can pretty much do anything.
I mean, that's kind of, in my opinion, that's going overboard. You know what I mean? Because your skills gonna bleed out on court for everybody to see. So everybody see how everybody know KD game. Of course, and it's not taking anything away from Steph Curry. You know what I mean? Like, he's a great player, but let's not go crazy. And like, it's not even fair to even compare the two, right? They both great players, but I wouldn't say Steph is better. He's because in my opinion, he's not.
Why? Okay, what's the difference? I mean, why not?
I mean, just how like the amount of positions that Durant can play as opposed to Curry. Like, yeah, Curry can stretch the ball. He's the guard. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty much the guard. You know what I mean? Like that's size wise. KD, he's what 7+.
Damn, that's 7 foot, something like that. Yeah.
So like, and again, he can play at 2. He can play at so many positions. You know what I mean? So that right there, I mean, that's saying a lot. You know what I mean? That's saying a lot. You more versatile. You're more versatile. Yeah, Steph Curry is one of the greatest shooters I've seen in the game today. And I'm definitely certain there's gonna be another great shooter. It always is. We had Ray, we had Curry's, Kerrs. I mean, we had a bunch of great shooters. Curry just happened to be the best out of the one we've seen thus far. There's gonna be another one. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I didn't see this coming. As far as him requesting a trade, if anything, I was thinking maybe they get a crazy trade to where KD can land someone. I mean, you gotta think about it. Brooklyn, they just moved. You know what I mean? Like they just built this big ass stadium. They moved, so they got their own domain, their own area, they own so they really just really established themselves as a powerhouse. Now it's like, oh, okay, it's another, you know what I mean? Like, it's just another stadium, another team, or they, change the name. Now that he's gone, like, what they gonna do? It's like all that money wasted away. But like, I don't know. I'm still excited because I wanna see like where he's gonna go, where he's gonna land. You know what I mean? Like, and then what is this gonna do to the league? In my opinion, I feel like LeBron has been making most of his decisions as far as who he's trying to acquire, where he want to go, has been based off what the hell Kevin Durant is going to do. You know what I mean? Like, who is he acquiring on his team, where he's going? Is he going to be healthy? Obviously, he was hurt, and he's coming back off of that. But I mean, it's like he missed a step. You know what I mean? Like, the only funny thing about it is just the injuries. You know what I mean? But damn, like, he dipping though. Like, I didn't see that coming. So it's exciting, but it's like crazy. Like, I'm thinking they gonna just, like, you know what, Kyrie, we give you one year. You know what I'm saying? A great deal, and we see how you act this year. You know what I'm saying? But maybe they was thinking, or they told KD, hey, look, we can't fuck with Kyrie no more. You know what I'm saying? And KD like, okay, yeah, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, it's going to be good. Like, we're going to make it work. And then like, hey, call my agent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Alexa, call my agent. Like, yeah, tell him I'm out of here. I'm never coming home again. Type of, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
Getting up out of there.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what the business side is, behind closed doors, but when you talk, okay, let's go back to comparing Steph Curry to Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
What are we comparing? Are we comparing their skills? The winning, what are we comparing? The success of what?
I mean, I would compare skills. I mean, when it comes to success, they both successful, but like, of course, Curry, you know what I mean, he's the champion right now. You know what I mean? Like, they got another one.
Okay.
The Spice Brothers. They got another without KD. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's
okay.
That's talent.
I got you.
It's talent.
So you going off the skills. That's cool. You're going off the skills. So of course, if you're looking at the skills, Kevin Durant, just based off of the body size. I mean, he's 7 foot. He's able to do a lot more than Steph Curry. I mean, he's going to be able to dunk much easier, be able to shoot over people much easier. So I mean, you're limited to what you can compare. But if you compare his shooting ability, I'm going with Steph Curry, better shooter than Kevin Durant. If we're looking at the numbers. So we're looking at winning. I'm looking at winning. Who can carry a team to a championship? Can Kevin Durant do it? Maybe Kevin Durant can do it. If Steph Curry and Kevin Durant was to switch spots, I don't know if he'll be able to do that and be able to play with that team in that same system because of the chemistry that Steph Curry might have with that team and letting everybody ride. Like, I don't know if Kevin Durant's like, hey, I need the ball every time. That can throw off everything.
Maybe Steph got to leave. What if Steph leave?
If
Steph left and tried a couple of teams, you know what I mean?
We ain't going off of that. We ain't going off of that. Why do you got to leave? No, we're going off of who can. This is what I'm looking at. More than just the skill. Okay, he's scoring, but he has the ability to lead a team to win. Mm-hmm. He has the ability to win. Before Kevin Durant got there, they already won. Y'all, a lot of people forget that. They won. The only reason why Kevin Durant is a champion is because he teamed up with Steph. Then even after he left, guess what? Has he won anything? No. Who won though? Steph Curry.
Well,
They just came back and won and had a phenomenal year.
Who was the best player when he was on the Warriors?
It's debatable. He had more touch. They see that's the thing with them. This is why I like Golden State, because if you can ball, they're gonna respectfully step back and let you do. They're not trying to control your game. So yeah, Kevin Durant might have been the most skillful at the time, but I hear this all the time. You can have all the skills in the world, but get outworked. So if you lazy, you're not doing this. He's running, he's diving, he's outworking this man Kevin Durant. He's really outworking this man Kevin Durant. He playing through injuries and everything, and that's why he's the champion. It's more than just skills. It's about that heart. You know what I mean? And Steph Curry is showing more heart than Kevin Durant, and it's proven.
The man just
it's proven. If you 7 foot,
the year that Toronto took it, the man came in.
He was injured.
Risked everything just to.
It don't matter.
Just to get them.
That
to
was
the
that.
next
But
round.
look, CP. Everybody forget that when you play with people like Steph Curry, of course you can shine, because guess what? They can't double and triple team you when you're on your own team, like they were just doing Steph Curry this year. So now Kevin Durant was really by himself, or well, now he wasn't by himself. He had Kyrie, and he's getting double and triple team by Boston. He's not really showing up.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They made KD work this year.
Yeah, they made him work
Boston
but that's the thing. He's not
work.
playing with people like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Okay.
You're not playing with those guys that's gonna make them shots and do all that stuff on that level to where he could really ball out, because can't nobody really help out. Now he got that attention. He sees what Steph Curry can do it, because he's good at playing off ball too. He'll run around a million screens, come off and throw that shot up 3 points. You know what I mean? So we looking at that. I'm just looking like, hey, if he joined another team like LeBron, we can't even have him in a conversation with like a LeBron James or MJ or Steph Curry, Dwayne Wade. He can't be up there, bro. That's just in my opinion, bro. And that's just what I stick with it. Like, come on, man.
I can't see a strong argument where you can't. You have to put him out. Like he can't be in. I can't. I mean, somebody help me out with it. Like, put some in the comments. Say something. Let me know what's up. I don't think you cannot put him. It's no way you can't put him in the top grades. Even though the Warriors they are the champs. Steph did it again. But what we are not talking about is the fact that that's a squad. You know what I mean? The Warriors. That's a team that was built. Went through the trials and tribute. Like they had one of they broke the.
It wasn't manufactured though. It wasn't a trade. It was actually like built. Most of it was built. Like the core identity of Golden State Warriors was built. It wasn't traded and I'm gonna get this
which
player.
Which makes it special.
Yeah, so
definitely special.
What can you say about that? They're not hopping from team to team. It's the core players that's keeping that team and that identity the same. And when everybody come to Golden State, they get better, and that's the fact. They're getting better. You see, like Kevin Looney. You see these guys, Jordan Poole. You see guys that really that really wouldn't get that attention until they get to that. Andrew Wiggins took it to a whole new level. They get better.
Wiggins stepped up big time.
You know what I mean? So
he stepped up big time.
I don't see players getting better with Kevin Durant. I might see it with LeBron. He gonna get some assists. He gonna make a person look good, work hard. See, players like that make other players better. That means something. You know what I mean? That means something. So.
Yeah, but like, how many scenes have Kevin Durant been on where he has a true cast like the Splash Brothers and a great coach?
He was on OKC. That was a team that was built just like Golden State. Actually, probably a better team, more skillful. They had James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant, Kendrick Perkins, Steven Adams. I mean, they had some of the best players. Ibaka. These are good players. They just couldn't. They wasn't able to gel together like.
I got nothing against.
Yeah, they weren't able to gel together like Golden State.
Yeah.
See, it's that mentality. It's more to see. That's why I say they able to play together. They let you shine if you able to ball.
Yeah.
And that probably been that thing with OKC. Too many egos was probably in that locker room to where they couldn't gel together like a Golden State, and probably could have won multiple championships because they had a killer squad, bro.
They did. Every time I think about it, it's like, ain't no way. Like,
yeah.
I don't think a lot of people realize that at one point in time, they was all on the same fucking team.
And they had Golden State down 3-1 that year. That's just crazy, bro.
Man, I felt bad. And you know what? When I watched that series, I was like, fuck. KD gotta get the fuck up out of there. Like I said that, like he gotta get. You could like it, you could, his whole body language, like man, like I want to fucking win, bro, but I don't know, like it's almost like he felt like they was holding him back in a sense, like they don't want as much as I wanted. And I ain't gonna say like, cause they played their ass off, you know what I mean, but just his body language, like they don't want it like I want it, you know what I mean, and even then, like he showed that mentality, like shit. I can go in beast mode. You know what I mean? I'm a dog out. Like I'm a go balls to the floor. Like I'm finna go get this. You know what I'm saying? Sit down. I got it. You know what I mean? Like he got that killer instinct. But it was like they just got outplayed. They got out coached. And honestly, I think with the Warriors, it was like a roll of the dice, man. It's like sometimes. And this is just me thinking, you know, of course I ain't never owned a team, whatever, never played in the NBA, but it's like, okay, I got all these great players, right? But I need to acquire some, so first of all, I don't think anybody was a solidified star at that time. Like KD was like, yeah, he.
At what time?
When everybody was together. Like, I don't think anybody on that team at that point was
OKC?
Like, yeah.
They had names. Kevin Durant was
I mean, like
easily top 10 at that time.
But I mean, like how? Okay, we talk about we may mention, some people may mention, I'm one of them, but we may mention, you know, Boston and man, what's blood name?
Jaylen Brown.
Not Brown.
Tatum.
But Tatum. How we talk about Tatum being, you know, emerging is this the star in Boston. I mean, like we, you know, had a conversation earlier about those two, or Boston in general. I think Jaylen Brown is the guy. He is the guy, and a lot of Boston people ain't going to like when I say this, but like Jason Tatum is the number 2. Like I think he's the number 2. He's the number 2. He's the number 2. He's the number 2 punch. He's that 2 piece.
And that go along with what I was saying. Why do you think he's the number 2? Because he's showing more heart. To me, he's showing more heart, like his will to win. Even if he's not confident in hitting shots, he's still gonna drive it down and make you foul him and make his game. He gonna take the game. He's not waiting for it. If it's not happening, he's not shining up for taking shots when he needs to take shots. He gonna continue to attack and attack and attack, and he gonna drop because he finished so good. And that's what I see. I see somebody with that killer instinct.
So this is why I believe you would split players up like that, is because you get, and this is my opinion, you gotta let them like get into their own zone, find like just move. Like you see how Russ, when everybody was gone, Russ he stood out a little bit more because he was the only guy, but he was able. I feel like he was able to really find a lane for him to really ride on himself and really just try to find himself as a player and as a leader. Because everybody feel like they, you know, head honcho, you know what I mean? So it's hard to really move around in those waters, especially when you got, you know, it's probably hard to even coach, you know, that type of team. You know what I mean? Like a locker room got to be crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's tough. So that's why I don't give the Warriors as much like praise, because they could have said, you know, after LeBron then beat him, look, we're gonna split them up. Let's split them up. Let's start over. Let's get some better pieces, some bigger pieces. Let's try to acquire more. Let's try to maybe get a Kevin Durant. Like that was luck. Like it's hard to think like they didn't say, damn, we blew this one. You know what I mean? But they you know, LeBron James has been that shadow over in the East for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? That's just a big ass hurdle to jump.
Right.
NBA wise, it seems. You know, but like this whole story, man, it's been crazy. Like I definitely didn't see this coming, and I don't know what you thinking. Like, what's the best scenario for him? Like, that you would want to see KD coming out. And you know what? Let's talk about Kyrie too. But yeah, start with KD first. What's his best scenario? Team Miami.
I don't know.
Phoenix.
I don't know what KD is chasing because he definitely got a ring. He's definitely one of the most skillful players to ever play in the NBA. But if he's chasing, like trying to build a legacy, I would think going to the Phoenix Suns is a no, and going to the Miami Heat is no, only because those were number one teams at a point in time. Those was top tier teams in the league at this time.
You got Memphis.
So,
you got Memphis too popping out.
Even Memphis. Memphis was a top 3 team too. So even going to those teams is just, it's a no for him. He would need to. I would say he would need to go somewhere. And I might be biased when I say this, but I would say he would need to go to like maybe a mid-tier team, like Chicago Bulls or something.
Yeah,
he go to like a mid-tier team like that. That's like that was right there. He come boom, like kind of like what Kawhi did with the Toronto Raptors. He kind of came in, even though I think they were like number 2 or number 3 in the East. Before he jumped over there. If Kevin Durant could do that, the Bulls was about, what, 6th or 5th? They fell kind of low. They started off number 1 before the injuries. So if he jumped to that team, it wouldn't be as bad as jumping to number 1 teams that he may still be okay with as far as, like, you know, legacy-wise. I think that's the best bet for him.
Legacy-wise. You keep talking about legacy.
Because, like I say, when I started off, I said I don't know what he's chasing. Because he have a ring. He's one of the top scorers to ever play.
Give me your top 5 right now in the NBA. Right now, top 5.
Man, my top 5 in the NBA.
Top 5.
I'm still gonna go with LeBron. I like Ja Morant. Steph Curry definitely.
No particular order.
No particular order. Okay. Kyrie. And then my 5th. Man, I gotta really think of this. Man, respectfully, I'm gonna give it to Chris Paul, man. Chris Paul still be balling out. I'm gonna give it to Chris Paul. People don't give Chris Paul his credit, but Chris Paul is a real true point guard. Like, you know, he can score, but he definitely tried to make his team better.
He had a tough last series, man. I mean, I don't know if it's age or I don't know. He had a tough last series, so that's what's up. Hey, like I said, this is Sup Bud Podcast. Hey, tune in. Hey, like and subscribe. Hey, drop some comments, you know, in the section below. And you know, chime in. Check it out. Sup Blood Podcast. Peace.